Yo! What's up with it, people? I've been kind of obsessed with the EVO 2023 album, as you can see. So I decided to blast some Wickedest Eyes, in case you didn't know. Let me see. Maturino bot. That's a new one. Oh. Yeah, let me turn on the audio. There's the old lobby music. Here we are once again. We had a bit of a layout change. I hope y'all like it a little bit. Kind of looks the same, but believe me, it's brand spanking new, courtesy of Mr. Thomas Winkley. You'll see that the scoreboard is also a little bit different. We're gonna have names on stream. Ooh, will I be able to take care of that? Who knows? Anyway, welcome. Tonight's double elimination bracket.
Are you ready?
Maturino. The Odd Eyes command in the chat is working. As we can see. Let's go. Yeah, look at that. We're gonna put names on there and shit.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts.
Oh, we don't have a Tom? We gotta get on that. We actually gotta put that in. Alright, here we go.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh shit, I should have supered.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oi! Whiffing Dolphins. Woo! Let's go! Damn! Actually using my brain, dude. Oh shit, it's still set to first to one. Hang on. Edit room set.
Are you ready?
Ah! One second. There we go.
Are you ready?
Alright. Do not remember soul moves. I think I saw a few whiffed actions there, possibly. Just a few.
Mankind knew that they cannot. Duel 1. Let's rock.
No, my JH did come out. That didn't give me counter hit. Ow. No, I jabbed. What the fuck? What the fuck? Did you see that shit? Bandit Bringer going behind me and then hitting me in the front. Really? I can't blow up 6H on that. Damn. Oh. Who got that? I did. Let's go. Dude, I'm jabbing. What the fuck? Ow. I don't think so. Not today, Axio. Your run-up DP ain't gonna work on me. What if I showed a little bit of patience? That's how we up our game. Dude, I'm jabbing these on reaction, dude, and it's not giving it to me. Woo! Damn, I went for dolphin there. Woo! Ah! Oh! Woo! What the fuck? I went through every freaking button. I wanted 3K, but my fingers wouldn't get there. So I went through every freaking button combination. I couldn't get 3K. No, you 6P'd my 6P. Ah! God. Woo! Ow! Oh, wake up dolphin? Sure, let's go. It'll work out. It'll all work out. Ow! No, that caught my backdash. Oh god! I teched that. I wasn't ready for that one. Oh, he grabbed my 6P. Put that shit away. Oh! Woo! I'm on fire! My mains are biking in May. That's awesome, Speedy. We're showing some May support. Axio here also plays May, but they're showing a little bit of soul.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh! What a just defend. Oh! Fuck! I tried to 6P. What? What?
Duel 2. Let's
Dude, that didn't fucking hit. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Damn it. No shot. No way that hit me. Damn, that slowed down my 2P just enough. I can't believe that actually outsped my 2P. Ridiculous.
Mankind knew that they can. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Whoa.
Two. Let's rock.
Oh, fuck. Grabbed the close slash. Now that's thievery, dude. Now that's thievery. Piracy the highest tumbler? Exactly. Oh shit, it's Popcat. With the arc weights. Look. Okay. Now it's time to get... Now it's time to get worked. Ooh! Wait, my music's playing. Hang on. Oh, fuck. We'll turn away your eyes. Fuck. Hey. I didn't get the side switch. Fuck. Oh! Damn. What? Aye. Woo! Yeah.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
The kiss. Ugh. These guns. Ow. I'm fucking dead, I'll bet. Okay. Boom. Together, yeah. By now. Fuck. Shit. Oi. Wait, I actually won a game? Holy shit. Okay.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ow. Ow. Oh shit.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Fuck, that actually beat out my JH. No, I 6P'd my far slash. Damn it.
Duel 1.
6P is working out really well for him. Oh! Oh, duh! Oh, fuck. Oh, nice fist you got there. Oh, damn. God damn, I'm fucking nutty. Shit, I should have gone for it. Oh, that wasn't it. Shit. Oh my god. These anteaters. What? I was still in the air! Bullshit. You kidding me? No, the OTG. I thought it was too far away. Damn it. So close. Defaulting to May is very good, very important neutral. 6p bull normals. Exactly. Anything happened on this part?
Are you ready?
Seems all good. Oh, the Kai.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ah! Okay. Baseball thrusto! Oh, fuck. I was hurt. God damn it. Okay. Atrosto! Fuck! I should have seen it coming.
Duel 2.
Or 2S, you say. I can't 2S round start Kai. Hate this character. Oh shit. Oh dude. I had the anti-air. Look, if this was Street Fighter, I would have flash kicked that shit. Easy.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Why did I get a combo there? Fucking shit, are you serious? Fantastic. God, I hate Kai.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
No, don't tick throw me. Shit. I can't get this the character. I can't.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh my god. Bitch, get that shit out of here. Oh, I should have gone for it. Oogie. Fuck. God damn, dude. Are you serious? Fucking. And people believe this character's mid. You see that shit? Got under me and just blocked it. Ugh. This character's so fucking good, dude. Y'all are tripping. If you don't think Kai is high tier.
Mankind knew that. Duel 1.
What is this music? I've never heard it. What is? Oh. Ah, fuck.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, shit. Oh, are you serious? Oh, damn, dude. Didn't press anything. Son of a bitch.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ow. Nice. Whee! I wasn't mashing 2S, so it didn't come out fast enough. Oi! Oi, oi, oi. I didn't think it'd come out that fast. Ah, no! I'm only down 2 games. This shit is a nightmare. Oh, 5K didn't come out. God. Whoopsie. Fuck, I went for it. Won't the command grab. I'm not close enough for a close slash? Damn, I thought I could run. Oh. I was ducking. Damn, we're almost at the 15-minute mark. Time's going by fast. Pop just has all the characters unlocked. What is this ping I have? Oh, hell no, I hate the mirror.
Are you ready?
Ooh, some Zato. Zalafrex is new to the bracket. So let's see what they got. Always cool to see some Zato.
Mankind knew that they can
Playing against Zato, not a fan.
Instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
Ooh, the pink and black. Let's go.
Zato versus May. Duel
May.
Let's rock.
Ah, I probably should have tried to take the throw. We're out, boys. Oh, it's over. Fuck. Oh! Fuck! I should have tried for a YRC, but I think I was just too far away to try for that. Nice, run up 6B. Oh, fuck! Ah, I'm fucking dead. Oh. Nice. Oh, and then I went for it. Why was I so slow? Damn. Very nice.
Mankind knew that. Let's rock.
Yeah, I have no way to telegraph fucking Zato grab. What? What do you mean 2S Swift? Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, I didn't have the charge. Woo. God, I have to put so much concentration into what I'm seeing. I hate fighting against Sato. Damn.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nice. Oh. Ooh, I respect going for the overhead.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, I reached it. Oh my god. So damn lucky.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
What's this? Spies, Zophily, Happy Axie? You need to check in on start. Yep. Oh, the one hit. Whoa. Oh, got out under him. Holy shit. GG's. Had to dial in for that one. Good lord. Oh god. Hard fought games today. Okay, let me do some cleanup. Just to remind you, Spies, Zophily, Happy Axie, y'all need to check in. Because we have 8 minutes.
Are you ready?
Oh, here we go. I'll run the ad right now. In these final moments.
That they cannot change society.
Although if you don't want to see ads,
Reflecting on themselves, they blame
become a subscriber or all that. Use that Twitch Prime, use that Twitch Turbo.
May versus
Ooh,
May.
this baseline though.
One. Let's rock. Flex on.
Woo, we're getting flexed on, let's go. No, I'm fucking dead, bro. Ah. Woo, we're getting flexed on all day, every day. Ah! What am I doing? God damn it. I'm holding down back. I don't know why I got swept like this. Anyway, Sniffles, resubscribe. Arcturus Blade, thank you for the follow. We're just wrapping this up here, and then we're gonna get right into the action. For hell.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ow. Whew. Don't forget, we also have the Matcherino in the chat. Exclamation mark Matcherino will take you there. It's that simple. Sorry for the mid-set clap, but... Nice. Fuck! God damn it, dude. Just fucking... Oh. Come on, baby.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beast. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oy, oy, oy.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
What the fuck? Holy shit, dude. What the fuck was that?
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Fuck. I'm out. Oh, I'm cracking. Come on.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, I wasn't ready for it. Fuck. Shit. A couple of people taking out once the bracket starts. No problem.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Damn. Couldn't do it. God damn it. Oh, damn it, dude. Ah, son of a bitch. Alright. Where are we at? Probably need to refresh this. Golly. I had so many missed drops, dude. I could have been in such a better spot. I fucking cracked. Cool, we actually have a... Or it seems like a full... I think we're gonna lose 2 people, but... I think we should have like a full round 1 to go. Alright. Alright, people. It's time to begin. Here we go. Welcome to the double elimination bracket. Let's go ahead and finalize this. I don't believe Spies or Sefeli answered the ping, so... Sorry. That is right? No Spies, no Sefeli. Sorry. Okay. We are definitely good. Unfortunately, I threw CaptainAfrica and Kyet into the second bracket, but that's fine. Give me... What are we gonna have? What are we gonna have? I want to start it out... Damn, we got a pretty nice bracket. Give me shit. You know what? Fuck it. Give me we're gonna get JTG's own Fluffsicle and Jabledean. That's what we're getting. All right, let's kick it off, people. Hell yeah. All right, baby. Setting. And we are Gucci. Also, GG's. Yeah. God, man, I almost clutched it out. Oh, just so many mistakes because I was getting too in my own head. I stopped thinking. Yeah. Well, gotta try again next week. Although tomorrow, I probably will double down on my efforts because surprisingly, shockingly, I played a little bit of Guilty Gear during the week, and for the second time in my life, I am going to do the Celestial Challenge. Who knows? Maybe the first time in my life, Celestial is in my future. Who knows? But damn it, we've been playing pretty good. Now it's time. Dig down deep and go hard in the motherfucking paint. We got one of them. So many Up Dolphins, I know, right? Up Dolphin was putting in the work. Who do we have? We have Jabledean. Just need the Fluffsicle. What do you mean, bruh? I pinged you to be on stream. Now get in here. All right. In position. Kick it off, people. Oh, shit. I forgot to bring up the new thing. Oh, God. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? While I take care of that, let's get into the action. Jabledean's Eno. Fluffsicle's Happy Chaos. Where's my...
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts.
No, that's not it.
Heaven
Or hell.
Eno versus Chaos. Duel 1. Let's rock.
There we go. All right. Lord, get out of the way. All right. Thank you very much, Sniffles. We're getting right into it and quickly setting up stream names is just enough time for Fluffsicle to close out the first round. Ooh, he immediately runs up, has the meaty knee, and gonna immediately put her through. Doesn't even have the meter. She's just way too high up. It's all right. Ooh, nice air back dash for a whiff punish. BRC forward and oh my god, such a fast overhead. I already need to update that score. Bam. Bottom says pre-turning. Oh god. It says round 1, you silly. There we go.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ooh. Over the stroke and the fade back to find the hit, but pushing Jabledean off to the corner. The burst gonna afford a bit of real estate, but we're immediately right back, and oh, what a whiff punish on that throw. Gonna reset slump. Swinging away, keeping there, cranking up the risk. But look at Jabledean able to almost fight out of it, gets thrown, but wake up super. Hits that meaty jump in, very nice out of Jabledean. Gets the knockdown, and now they have some corner pressure to work with, but Fluffsicle able to find the gap in the pressure to just 5p it. Little swipe. Oh, man. Unfortunately, the stroke just can't keep her safe enough from getting shot in the head. Good block of the low note. Good block of the low with the stroke, too. Tries to run up, forces the burst out of Jabledean, but finds the corner, trying to chase him down. After the slowdown, finds the high counter hit. Pushing forward all the way into the other side of the corner, but look at Fluffsicle just... They know. Swinging away. Tries to 6p, but Fluffsicle's already on it, but nice throw out of Jabledean. Gets the knockdown here. What it's the mix-up. Great blocks out of Fluffsicle, keeping it going with an RC, but oh, the defense finally falls. The mental stack getting a little too high. Stick to the wall. Nice. Great job out of Jabledean to dig down deep and keep that pressure going. Tries for the round start 6p, but Fluffsicle hopping and bopping, dude. Okay, we're locked down a little bit. Has the water balloon. Oh, just ready for the burst. Just they whiff the 2S and the walk back. YRC forcing Fluffsicle back, but gets the knockdown, sends out the note. It's going away. The BRC slowdown is going to get Fluffsicle a second game. Wowza. Alright. Jabledean might be able to, or is starting to figure out some of this stuff in this Happy Chaos matchup, but Fluffsicle has been looking real nice. They seem to know when the gaps in Ino's pressure, especially when she's trying to go for multiple highs in the air. And that 5P, so fast. Again, Jabledean tries to get up close, but Fluffsicle's round start jump is getting him out of a lot of situations. Here's the note, here's the set play. But the burst is sending Jabledean full screen, having to deal with this now. And look at these whiff punishes of Fluffsicle. YRC backwards. Nice, double stroke. Whew. Fast enough to not get counter hit there, but Fluffsicle with the read. This Ex Machina. Jabledean taking control of the corner here, but it's just as I say that, Fluffsicle finds their way out, just hops right out of the foxhole. Nice tap of the dust, and swinging the leg, puts the sink on him. What an air to air! Just, you are not leaving this corner, girl. All right, rushing on up. Gets the knockdown wall stick. 6 and that's gonna do it. A 3-0 for JTG's Fluffsicle. GG's. Impressive stuff. Let's just... Fluffsicle 3-0. Alright, alright. Impressive stuff. Hard matchup if KidDracula's Twitter is to believed. The Ino Happy Chaos matchup, not too fun. As you saw in the pre-stream lobby, May v Chaos, also not fun. But damn it, Jabledean looking like a warrior. They went down 300 style. Just all the bullets / arrows coming down. Blank out the sun. Tragic. Who are we going to want for round 2? I'm looking around. Few round 2 matches have started, which is fine. Let me go in and make sure round 2 officially begins. Needed more HC, right? Who knows? But yeah, Fluffsicle looking real good, looking real solid. Good on Jabledean for some good adaptation. Ooh, this looks like it might go. Let me go ahead and grab. Actually, or is there another? Actually, yeah. Let me go ahead and grab them. We're gonna get lordkribingtion and NuclearMonje. Stream match for round 2. See, making sure scores are all reported. It's looking good.
Flex on them.
You're selling me why? Get in here, bro. And also, we're getting flexed on. Oh, it's NV. Okay. NV 0910. Thank you very much. And look, they're putting in the support for Crib. I don't know why you're crying, Crib. Get in here. Now just waiting on nuclear. Bingo. Oh yeah, I should put the Kribingtion and Mission Impossible. Got to spell nuclear. Nuclear, gotcha. Oh god, it's starting. Here we go. Just ignore the names for now. That's how you spell it, Monje? Yeah.
Mankind knew that
Bam.
they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, duel one. Let's rock.
Crib on their Gold Lewis again, and nuclear on their chip. Oh, nice. What a jab to try and keep Gold Lewis out of the air, but wow, that DP just unfortunately doesn't get punished. That would have spelled disaster for Chip, and whoa! Off the wall bounce, I didn't even recognize that, but NuclearMonje with the golden eyes just finds the time to get that super in, my god. Oh, tries for a drop kick, but they're churning, boom! Look at that damage, oh my god. Fast BRC backwards. Picks up a small little combo for the round. Daijoubu. Alright, gets the knockdown here. Gunning. Ooh, catching Crib, not blocking on Wake Up. Sets up the Thunderball, but they're making their approach. Tries to throw out some shurikens. It's gone. Oh no, getting cut. Run all the way to the other side of the wall. Stuck. Not dead. There's a chance. Oh. But Monje's gonna stick out the elbow, and that's not the right one I need to hit. There we go. They're going up 1-0. NuclearMonje making some moves to get around Gold Lewis's tactics, but you know me, I'm never going to count out Gold Lewis. They just need the one single opportunity, and Chip is fucking dead, bro. But let's see how NuclearMonje navigates. Ooh, nice. Unfortunately, didn't find anything else off that, but maybe a little bit of breathing room. Nice walk back of that 6P attempt. And look at this whiff punish and a half, dude. Fortunately, didn't have the meter, but they're going to take a positive bonus. Forcing the burst out of Crib, too. Here's the approach. Block of the shuriken. Doesn't find the anti-air, but is going to take this big punish. Set up another Thunderbird. Really risky. Could have gotten DP'd there, but Nuclear doesn't even need it. Gets the combo. Wall. No. Super again. Loses out on the kill. Does. Crib. Doesn't have it. Nuclear was just automatically just kept backing up, backing up, backing up. It's the knockdown here, trying to find him. Gets the body splash, but wasn't a counter hit. NuclearMonje still able to maneuver around. Nice backdash after the 2K. Oh man, we're dropping frames. Oh man, survive stream. Okay. Oh, lands on top of the Thunderbird, getting run on, but look at that DP out of Nuclear. Getting kept in there. Oh, running right into the Hema Typhoon. Here's the setup. Gets the burst out, but Nuclear. Full bonsai sends the elbow. Bam. Holy smokes. Oh, this isn't updated. Come on. Stupid round counter doesn't want to.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Well, right now we're sitting 2-0 for NuclearMonje, in case you don't know. Nice, gets the super here through the wall. Okay. Knocking him around. Gets the full massive combo. Even the cross up, super schnasty out of Nuclear. Sends him back into the corner. Finally gets the burst out, sending out Hammer of Dawn. What's going to be the mix up here? Up and over. Gets out underneath him to cross him up, but look at the DP out of Nuclear, dude. Knocked down, and the jump in cross up in the corner. Oh my god. That's going to be Nuclear moving on in this winner side at 3-0. Wow. Ooh. It's set first to 2? Oh, frickin' losers. Not you guys. The frickin' losers bracket is set. God damn it. Fixing it, fixing it, fixing it. Sorry. Let me just reset that. Sorry, people. I don't think that match has started. If I reset it, should be good. Yeah, there we go. Does round 3 start yet? Fuck. Yeah. Give me Kid and Red. Not stream. Let me see. Yeah, round 3. Okay. I believe. Let me just ping. Was it Strive? Should be set. Should be. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Stupid ol' start GG. Thankfully, we do have some 3-1 set up now. Let me make sure round 2 is best of 5. Round 3, you 2. Okay, I think we're set. Okay. Perfect. Good. We're good. Okay, just getting them the code and everything. Should be good. If I'm on winners quarters and lose, do I still make top 8? Let me see. Where are you? Envy? Loser of X? I think you would have to win one more to make top 8. I believe, Envy. Also, while we're here, I also want to take a moment to apologize. I think my computer is starting to get on in its age. So, if the stream quality has been dipping a little bit, it's my part. It's not on you guys, so big apologies about that. I am looking into making some adjustments for production-wise. I'm looking into making some upgrades. So hopefully we could all make it through and suffer through some frame drops and stuff. Oh god. KidDracula and sorry, give me 1 second. I'm filling things out. RedIAmNot. Unfortunately, we have some team kill situation here. Tree KidDracula versus Tree RedIAmNot. Well, we're gonna have to fix things on my end. Hang on, people. You enjoy these games. Oh my god. Red. Taking game 1. Let me see if that updates. No, why isn't the scoreboard working? What if I change this? Okay. Player 1 score can be updated, but not player 2. What the fuck? What is up with that Jubilee? Arcblade Jubilee 3-1. Where are you? Where are you? Ay, ay, ay. I'll just reset it. There we go. Got that fixed up. Thank you, Sniffles, for talking to Zalpharex there. Hopefully they're able to resolve that issue. Okay. Oh, took over the round start stomp, trying to get a huge counter hit to start things off, but look at Kid fighting out of this corner, but as I say that, Red just traversing the sea via air to smack KidDracula in the face with the coffin. And we're gonna RC forward to pick up Kid, sticking out the leggy. Alright, nice YRC to force Red to back up a bit, but oh man, what a backhand. Smacking, dude. Oh, just Oh, we're getting flexed on. Thank you, Big Pain 115. We are watching a Greek tragedy as two valiant teammates duel against each other. Kid trying their damnedest, finding a goal burst. They dig down deep and find what they need. They're gonna carry with this combo, sending up. Oh, not stuck yet, but there it is. Super. No, going for wall slumps. They want more. But gotta be careful. What does Gold Lewis want? They trade spots, and now we're in a bit of a dangerous position. RC forward, good block of the lows. Up in the air. Oh god, look at the risk. We're in danger territory. Oh! Just slams the coffin down. Oh my god. The mental stack was just a little too much. Actually, you know what? Can I? Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Again, I can only update the score on player one side, so RedIAmNot on the Gold Lewis. Kid on the Ina. May look a little funky, but that's how we're rolling. As long as everyone 3-0s, it's simple. Player one just has to get 3-0s and we'll know exactly what's going on. Look at Kid controlling the corner here, but a nice little neutral jump forward. Not a neutral jump, jump forward is gonna get Red out of there, but oh, a trade in the airs. Getting Kid sent back, and now they're on full lockdown here. YRC to get out. Tries up backdash and ooh, picking up a gold burst for themselves, okay. Around, finds the counter hit on the low. Set place begins, nice chemical love, find the hit, and okay, finds a little hit on the note too, sending him back. Wall splat. Oh, got him. No! Kid went for the button. And Red, I thought that shit was baited 12 ways from Sunday, bro. Oh my goodness gracious. And it's looking real bad. Living on less than 10% here, and oh, getting sniped out of the air too. And onto the Thunderbird. RedIAmNot looking devastating, dude. Kid reverse sweep time. They'll have to try it in the lower bracket. Oh my god. That was a rough one. And just like that, RedIAmNot punches their ticket into top 8. Whew. Okay, okay. Kyet's in losers bracket? Oh shit. Okay. Looks like Zalpharex got it going. Sweet. So, okay, they're going to be playing Happy Axie. They're just held up a little bit. I think Crib and Arcblade are also playing. They're seeing how things are going on losers bracket side. The goal, Lewis Dickinson. Yep. The man with the golden dick. Gave it to him. You know what? Since we got some downtime, let's go ahead and run an ad just to buy us some more pre-roll time. How about that? Also, there is the Matcherino going. You could see it on the screen. You could see it in the chat. Click that link. And you're getting these people some free-ass money. People, they deserve it. So, all you need to do there, click that link. Click a few buttons. Again, free-ass money. Free-ass money. Free-ass money, dude. We'll see you in 3 minutes. Unless you're a subscriber with your generous donation. Twitch Prime. Or Amazon Prime. And Twitch Turbo. You won't have to see these 3 minutes of ads, but we're going to do it anyway. We'll see you in a bit, unless you're all still with me. And if you can still hear me, again, thank you so much for your support. Things are going good. Things are going good. Hopefully everyone enjoyed Evo. I'm hoping everyone survives Evo. There was a massive COVID outbreak over the weekend for Evo. Get well soon, people. Damn. But still, super excited. We're getting Season 3 on the 28th, right? I believe it was the 28th. So, in less than 3 weeks, we'll have 2 more tournaments by then. I believe it's dropping on a Monday. Okay. So we will have a tournament for the patch. You get 2 more. What the fuck? Oh, for real, dude? How about you? Fuck off. Why do we have a shell ad? I don't know. I guess people need their gas. What we don't need is these fucking bots. And I shot that fucking dude. I threw the water balloon. I did, what was it? Half circle forward, heavy slash. Aim down the sights. Bam. Gone. Cap, what are you doing in this room? What the hell do you want? Did you win your set? No, you didn't. Looks like we had a small crash. Unfortunately, Guado and Envy are working that out. On the other side, okay, looks like Winners is filling out NuclearMonje, our chip player, in top 8. Envy and Guado working some shit out. Alex, who just got into this room, they beat Muscle Man to punch a ticket to top 8. RedIAmNot, we just saw, they're in top 8. So, yeah, looks like they're still working that out. Zalvarex taking on Kyet. Oh man, Fluffsicle. Who knocked Fluffsicle into losers? Also Nori? Waffles? I'm assuming that's their name? WFFLS? I'm gonna say it's Waffles. Seems to be a Faust player beat Nori. Impressive. They were on the May? Look at these two duking it out up there. Just using my room. This whole ass lobby to play their friendlies. My god. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Evo. So, super excited for Johnny. Johnny looks super sick. I love the fact that Johnny's character's design has not changed in what, 25 years? Johnny looking super sick, dude. Oh, we're coming on the end of this ad break. Let's move it on. Don't know who the GG's is for. I think they're still reporting that. It might be Fluffsicle moving on? Yeah, Fluffsicle takes it over Nori. Damn. I wanted to see some May, dude. Well, Fluffsicle would be taking on Arcblade. Just to go ahead and get a game in, I'll take one loser side game, and then we'll start top 8 winners. So I want bigger bag. I want match on stream. Opponent is ready. I'll start. I think one loser side game will buy us enough time for the losing side of top 8 to fill out. That's the plan we're rolling with, people. Might not be a good plan. Definitely not a great plan, but damn it, I want some games on the stream. Okay. Okay. I guess I could also pull up Evo announcements. We could talk about all that good stuff. Let me pull up here, Evo announcements. Announcements 2020. Oh, nope, that's just the main site. There we go. Okay, let's pull this up, dude. So, we could again start with Johnny. Johnny looking mad dope. I hope there's... I know Johnny has a reputation of being like super good and super hard to use, but I would... With the way Strive is, I know there are characters that are definitely hard to use. Like, I believe like Zato and Chaos are pretty difficult. But hopefully... Johnny seems like easy on the surface and then maybe harder to master. I just hope they're pretty fun. But that really doesn't matter, because what's the biggest, grandest, greatest news to come out of Evo? Why, it's some new special moves. New special moves for who, you might ask? Well, I have to say that they're gonna let May get off her dolphin. How? I don't quite know. It's a special move, but I'm assuming it's not just jump, right? We were all saying it's jump cancelable, but perhaps maybe a bit more. I'm getting pinged. Let's report that. Got it. Bigger bag taking their seat. Ooh, an axle. Interesting. So we do, despite Kyet being on the lower side. Oh, Kyet is actually moving on to face bigger bag. So let me Kyet. At Kyet. Stream. Okay, so are we gonna get an Axel mirror? Oh shit. This okay, this actually turned into something incredible. Okay. What can we expect with this? No matter who it is, CaptainAfrica has to play an Axel. Good luck, bro. Kyet's on the set. I should have really updated this shit, but look at me not paying attention. Swap on over. Bigger bag.
Duel 1.
Kyet. TOL Kyet. Let's go. Losers. What is this? Losers round 3. There we go. Look at that. Okay. This Axel mirror could go anyway. PRC forward, getting the combo here on Kyet. The 2 Axel bombers too. Oh, messed up the meaty timing. We're gonna get supered. The classic Axel. The classic Kyet super, dude. Give me a clip of that. Hell yeah. Okay, again, Kyet in the corner. The master of the hold backing up. Trying to make a little bit of headway here. They're ahead in life, despite turtling here in the corner, but here comes Bigger Bag. Another super, but I think we're safe. No, I think he stuck out the leg, but we're on the sliver. Everything got to be FD'd, and unfortunately, not going to happen. And again, I don't know why. I can't update player 2. I should actually... I'll ping Tom about that. Let me just shoot him. Player 2 score with the scoreboard controller. Bingo. Let's rock. Okay, who's gonna find the first hit here? And it's Bigger Bag, but Kyet quick to return one. Gets the knockdown here and choosing to play at a distance here. Okay, now we're finally trying to approach Kyet, but approaching Kyet in the corner is a dangerous proposition. Trying to find the hits here again, just... Oh, mistimed the backdash, and Kyet is gonna try to capitalize on it, but gets the burst out of Bigger Bag. Good enough. We're gonna block time stop. Whew. Jumping around a little bit, but oh, finding a massive counter hit on Kyet and gets that burst out. You know what? Good enough. We'll take it. BRC forward underneath, trying to mix him up, but Kyet had already thrown out the heavy buttons and tosses him right into the corner. Oh, the Rancid and Winter Cherries just blowing up Kyet here. Just here's the run forward. This is where disaster happens sometimes, but look at that air throw out of Bigger Bag. Okay. Takes a round for themselves here. Box. Little counter hit, just sending them flying back a bit. Bigger Bag has life lead so far, finds a big counter hit when they run up, gets the burst out of Kyet again. Don't think they're getting that back. But Bigger Bag on the verge of getting theirs, and they find the hit on Kyet here. RC forward, taking him to the wall. Doesn't wall splat. That might be a good thing for Biggerbag here. They finally built enough meter. RC, the propeller, and reads the jump back and tosses Kyet. We are 1-1 in this axle mirror. In this axle mirror? What am I saying? In this axle mirror. Okay, the axle mirror actually a set. I can't imagine Kyet runs into this too often. But it seems their normal strategy of great corner defense and fighting out of it. It worked out so far. Got him a game, but maybe Biggerbag is adapting to Kyet's style here. Huge counter hit, pull him on in. And then the toe tap to send him back in the corner. We're not going for any mix-up. They want this corner pressure. Exactly the burst, the dust, the blocked burst. Oh my god. What a sequence. That was insane. Biggerbag keeping the pressure going. RC forward. Again, on to Kyet's game plan. They smell their game, dude. What's Kyet? Kyet's got to show some adaptation here. But are they able to get the read on Biggerbag here? Because they're basically just doing reads. Oh my god. Massive counter hit here, but Kyet trying to keep a distance, run forward, but the button was already out. And Biggerbag actually okay, I think it's back. Oh, it's falling apart again. Damn, dude, it's going like triple-digit kilobytes. Also, where are the people at? There's Red, there's Nuclear, there's Envy. Yeah, let's get Nuclear and Envy first. Might have to go for a backup strategy here. Let's see if I could also record the matches, possibly. Just in case the stream footage doesn't survive. Because, oh boy, it's looking rough.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
引導を渡してやるぜ。
大した自信ね。
Melia versus Chip. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay. Hopefully the stream might live, might come back, but we're recording this just in case. Okay, so NuclearMonje getting their burst out, just trying to get around Envy's Milia here. Nice YRC. Getting the knockback there, trying to... Gets caught with an air-to-air. Burst on back, just runs up with a 6P. Oh my god, RC keeping it going. Block on the YRC and capitalizes on it. Oh my goodness gracious.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Okay, what a DP through the pressure. NuclearMonje just on another level, my god. Not caring for any of this mix-up shenanigans. Gets the wall splat too with the super. Sheesh. On the other side, what are we doing? Gets the cross-up of their own. And another one. Okay. This also gives me a chance to fix things. We got Envy on this side, and there we go.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh man, stream's having a tough time, but keeping it going. This time Envy has a bit of a head start here in the start of the second game. NuclearMonje up 1. Envy trying to make a comeback here, and they're making it happen. Hair car into the corner, running up after the disc. Gonna PRC that bad moon, but just didn't find the hit, and Nuclear just up the wall, keeping her there. Bounce doesn't find the last bit of it, but what a jump in. Sticks to the wall too. Oh, tragic.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Ooh, the double dash forward on the same side. Nuclear getting mixed up by the lows, but then the final crossover is what finally finds it. Okay. And risks it all for the DP. Not even going to spend the burst. Just let it all happen. Let it all out. Ooh, a trade going to work out in Nuclear's favor. Even gets that precious burst out, especially here in round 3. Daijoubu. Trying to find, oh, Joe's for the cross up, but Nuclear ready for that 6P. Finds the low here. PRC tries for another mix up. Oh, finds the low, but not a counter hit. Just Envy mashing out of pressure. Oh, nice leap over, but look at Nuclear just continuing the rush down, finding all the lows they need. Here's the RC. The hesitation. Envy's gonna seize that opportunity. Great awareness out of them. This super carry. Yes. Ooh. Envy. Okay. Takes a game of their own. Okay. Showing some great adaptation. Just trying to pump NuclearMonje's brakes here. Envy showing great resilience.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
And a massive round start open for NuclearMonje. Good mash on out. Here comes the run up of Envy and burst away. No mix up attempts here, but a nice just block for Nuclear. Oh, he's just gonna run up 6P here, sending her into the corner. This is a scary position, especially when you can't block the overhead. Bit of a one-hit situation here. Oh, goes for the DP. Oh my gosh. If there was ever a chance for Envy to cook, this is it. Oh, catches him. Nuclear also setting on a whole bunch of meter. BRC, look at the slowdown. They find it. Okay. Round 3 here. In a very similar situation to last game. Again, risks it all on that DP, and Envy's gonna seize this opportunity here. Gonna keep it going, and whoa, holy shit. That was great at Envy. Great way to bait that burst and proper punish too. Sorry, just monitoring things on my end.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I do need to change top 8. Envy has gone up 2-0. Sorry, just monitoring things here. Also, let me start the bracket on my side. Make sure it's all correct. And NuclearMonje not going down without a fight. They're looking to keep everything going. Oh, just a little too shy to get that gold burst. That's so sad. And NuclearMonje evens it up. Okay.
Ninja.
Champion wins.
We are 2-2.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay, Envy coming out in this final game here. Trying to make it happen, trying to continue on winner's side, but if NuclearMonje has anything to say about what this nasty mix. Oh, look at the setup! Oh my god, just the double tip duck dive and picking up a perfect from the cells. These two players taking it all the way to final round, final game. That's big wowzers. Nuclear sitting on about a half health life lead. Block of the cross up, good on Envy. Gets the knockdown, throws for the cross up, and this time the DP actually works out. Oh, Envy, no. Don't have the meter. They're living just on a little bit, but can they make it happen? They have a bit of meter. Doesn't find the slowdown. Wow, Lush Shaker. Gonna send him back. Nice air to air. Beats the DP, but no punish. No. And the path of the ninja works out for NuclearMonje, going 3-2 over Envy. And also, I might need to fix this.
Picking up.
Hello? There
Hello.
you are.
Yes.
I had to change my voice and video on Discord.
Yeah.
So,
I realized once I started talking and you started talking, and I was like, oh, that's how it goes. I was just saying that matchup is always wild since they're both very squishy and very mix-up heavy. So it's just pure chaos, and whoever gets pressure first and maintains pressure as well as they can. Which is kind of always true, but at least Chip can just kind of get pressure so easily. It's interesting.
it is
I need to know more about Milia, I think.
definitely.
As a side note.
The way I play against it is just go up into the air and jab, jab, jab. Just hopefully I win.
Yeah, they all just kind of fling themselves. So versus Mei in particular, you can just kind of counter fling yourself into their flinging, and then you can just, yeah, it works out.
Yeah.
In Mei's favor a little too often if they're playing the way they usually play.
I'm looking.
I was gonna say, as a side note, I have it recording in as a like last ditch effort. I don't actually fully know if it's recording both of our voices.
Who knows?
But I just kind of threw it together and was like, hey, I have this button I can push where it'll start recording video. So maybe we'll have a backup. Hopefully we don't have to deal with that. I don't know specifically what technical issues you were running into. I stopped watching for a moment, and then I was like, hey, I'm coming back, and things were exploding. So I was like, hey, let me see if I can put out this fire.
Yeah, I also started recording just in case, so I do have that entire matchup, which is a great matchup. I'm glad I have it.
A backup. So I'm a backup in case, but I don't expect we'll need it. And this is a gold Lewis mirror, which I was not expecting.
But it does look like things are clearing up a bit on my part, and ooh, there's... Oh, nope, there it goes again. It's dipping back into the red. I have no idea what's up with this thing.
It happens. You know,
Diagnosis.
sometimes, you know, a goblin gets into your computer. Now this matchup, it's really just going to be just a huge mess. I think his minigun won because he was a higher level there. Pretty sure that's what happened. Because otherwise, one of them would have got clipped earlier.
Working out for red, I'm not here. Trying to put the boots and the coffins to Alex. Has corner pressure and not even... What is the Gold Lewis v Gold Lewis matchup?
I have no idea. That's what I'm trying to figure this out as we're watching it. They both have high health. They both can just swing on each other. They both can just do lasers and miniguns and everything. It's very hard for me to feel it. Think about this. Red has mostly just been carrying Greasy Cletus to the corner, and Greasy's Cletus has been sliding into that corner and then getting stuck there, which is not optimal. I almost disconnected me there, which was spooky.
Yep.
Mid-sentence, it was like, hey.
It was a little touch and go.
But so I have to imagine it's similar to the matchup we were just talking about, where it's just whoever gets pressure first and can maintain, if you can maintain that pressure. But Gold Lewis has so many chances, more than most characters, to get out of Gold Lewis pressure just due to his health. So I don't know. Greasy Cletus is getting like drops with these like two like back Typhoons missing just a little bit. Still was maintaining pressure in that whole sequence. Red got pressure after the wall break, which is not good. But Greasy has so much meter.
Oh, bit of a whip there. Pulls out the gat, living on just a bit, and just runs up with the leg.
Using those resources to get that last little bit.
Both swinging away. Finds the hit on Red here. Massive damage. Gets the burst out of him too. Both setting up the Thunderball, but oh, a little bit of footsies action after.
Yeah. It does seem like you might want to try and reserve your security in this mirror as much as you can. Because even those like slight advantages where you just have like a slightly better drone or a slightly better minigun. But that's me just figuring this out as we get like right there.
Yeah, we almost saw it right there, but Alex just enough to get up and over.
Flex on him.
Whoo, getting flexed on. 6 string. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated.
It's 1-1 now, correct?
Yes, it
Losing
is.
track already.
It is indeed 1-1, although I don't believe I can update player 2. I don't think it. I just don't think it works.
Exploding. Interesting.
Just checking pre-roll ads are off for like 50 minutes. We're good. And thank you for the tourney. Thank you, 6 string.
Red immediately got a counter hit at the start of the round and just took this whole thing.
A Gold Lewis round.
Oh, yeah.
Duel 2.
It was good pressure, good, but let's see if Cletus can do the same thing.
Up and over. Wow, got that cross up so
Overhead.
low. PRC just tries to find something. Just
Kind of do like little sneaky taunts and backdashes there. Oh, loses the burst. That was not good.
and now Alex or Red
Has a mix.
with the Hammer of Dawn and just opens them up. Oh my goodness gracious. That is 2-1 for Red.
It's looking pretty even so far, but it is. It
Anything,
is ahead.
anything could happen in the Gold Lewis matchup, so.
Oh yeah. It does seem like that starting interaction is super important, and I think Red's been winning it slightly more often, and that might be the thing that's giving him the advantage. That was a choice. That doesn't work. You're like, versus Gold Lewis in particular, you tend to lose the next round too, because having burst is so strong versus.
PRC forward. Just to find something. Both play a bit of footsie action. Bam.
Yeah. Because now, going into the final round, potentially, Red still does not have burst. He was hoping to just clean things up real fast and may have dunked himself a little bit.
Oh my goodness. Not dead.
Cletus, I think, could have killed.
I think maybe they thought they had super. That was definitely a little awkward, but
Yeah.
it's 2-2.
that looked like an awkward thing into a recovery thing, which I do 100% of the time. I feel like it's so hard to keep track of when the wall stick is going to happen.
Mm-hmm. All right, game 5 in this mirror. We had our Axel mirror. Now we have our Gold Lewis mirror.
I missed the Axel mirror. I didn't see. Was it who was it?
Bigger Bag and Kyet. Oh! Alex has had... Oh, whoa!
Oh, that's a little bit fucked up.
Hey, yo, winner's side not
Wait,
supposed to change. They both...
Yeah,
whatever.
Did they say that to each other?
Possibly. They're in the game. They don't fucking care. You have to confirm the match. Fuck it, this is what I want to see.
Okay.
The sudden...
For the audience, usually the winner's side isn't supposed to swap, but
yeah.
I tend to run with if the players are okay with it, we can roll. But
Oh, they say they're in BC.
okay.
It is what it is. Oh, gonna super through that.
Just try to give TOs a heads up.
And Alex taking first round of this game 5. The Axel looks
definitely a matchup I've not seen before, and it does seem like Axel's can control this matchup pretty well.
Yeah, it's looking like this is how I would assume this matchup goes, but oh, that's the wrong one. But gotta watch out, your minus there. Good block of the explosion and the guard crush, but ooh, nice little 5P to send Alex on the way back. Lands a huge jump in and out.
First to keep the corner, but gets popped for
the circle.
This is pretty much a one-hit game.
Oh!
Cletus can cover if needed, and that was the
it.
one hit.
That was indeed it. Alex takes it 3-2.
Where are we in the bracket? That's my question.
That was both of our winners semis, so winners finals is NuclearMonje versus Alex.
Okay. I accidentally opened the wrong bracket. It's always fun.
So
also, how's my volume going on? I don't know. I meant to look at chat and so on and so forth, but I didn't. It's good though. Okay. So Captain versus Albert is in progress. Fluffsicle versus Hee Ho is in progress.
Yeah,
losers.
They just got started. Let's go ahead and get winner's side. So give me.
Wait, who is on the?
It's Alex versus Nuclear.
Alex versus. Oh, I was wondering why you were saying Alex. I was not sure who Alex was in the last matchup.
Yeah. Or
when you said
Greasy Cletus.
Alex was Cletus?
Yes. Okay. Let me reset clear all that.
So it's Cletus versus NuclearMonje, which I think is Nuclear Monk.
Is it?
I think that's the translation of monk. I guess nuclear is nuclear. Obviously.
I don't know. I'm going by Hispanic language stuff. Usually J is a H sound.
I think it's Yeah, no, that's how it's pronounced. I'm saying the translation, I think, is monk. You are pronouncing it correctly.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, this is the losers match. I blinked.
Duel 1.
I mean, we can do this too.
Yep.
This is Captain versus AlbertDoug.
Yes.
I haven't seen Captain play for a little bit, just due to not seeing him. So this will be fun for me. And I've never seen AlbertDoug play. It seems like the tree folks have been showing up more and more recently. Has Albert been having good showings consistently? Or
I can't remember if I've seen them. Because I've had a few Anjis pop up sometimes, but I don't know if they were AlbertDoug.
Anji is a very strange character, and he's one of the characters getting a new move, and I feel like he needs a new move, to be honest, assuming he's balanced appropriately, because with more stuff he could be super obnoxious. He's a really hard to balance character.
Yeah. We're gonna see what happens when he gets his new move. The fish. But I always feel it's such a scary matchup. Just when you run a character strike throw like Mei, and Anji has a move that takes away 50% of that game plan.
Yeah, you have to have a specific to Anji game plan, more or less.
Wake up super working
Sometimes
out.
you have to reversal.
Yep. And what a 6H to whack him out of the air. Oh, the Fujin. It was super scary. I thought he was going to go for like his leap up anti-air. But Cat takes that first game.
Those well, I think even the leap up anti-air there would have been beaten by the backdash heavy punch, or the jump backdash. That jump backdash heavy slash not heavy punch is extremely good with me in the air. It's
Duel 1.
so good. You can bait so many things. And so
Wow, 2S traded on that? Okay. Trying to find something with 6P here, and ooh, a trade on the Fujin. Just not fast enough to capitalize on it. Ooh, catching a backdash with far slash.
still just filling out spacing, but Albert ended up cornered, which is not where you want to be versus any character, but particularly Mei, I think.
Also good on Cap to shimmy to bait any burst. Oh, up and over.
Trying some shenanigans with the RC in it. Worked out. Got pressure.
Gets the burst out of Cap. Oh, the JPs. Oh my gosh.
A very good bait. That was a hero burst that I've seen. We generally should try to avoid those, I think. I do them all the time, but that's what happens.
Yeah.
Back. Jumping in corner. Oh, let Cap'n escape. For some reason I want to say Cap'n, like Cap'n Crunch, and I don't know why. But Went pressure and not dead. I don't think he could have killed with the wall break there.
Ooh. Oh,
Just gets tossed out of pressure.
Yeah.
That was interesting interaction there.
Oh, the big 6H. Guard crush too. Good block of the highs, but nice
A
confirm.
little overhead snuck in there. And,
Oh, living.
not quite been, but a perfect.
Wow.
It happens. It happens. You gotta shake those off. This is one of those games that you get perfects pretty often, so you gotta get just used to it. They happen. But we're into potentially, sorry, Captain is on winner's point is the correct way to say that. I like rearranged that sentence 16 times in my head before actually being able to say it.
Ooh, the just block on the Fujin. Great 6P.
Great 5H.
Yeah.
But not confirmed in anything.
Yeah, just kind of maybe didn't have the charge there, or
Or low pokes to keep Captain under control.
was probably expecting a burst there and just like didn't commit to anything, and then Albert just keeping it going. Speaking of keeping it going, here's the RC. Finds the lows, but doesn't get much more off it.
Albert has been keeping Captain in the corner. Keep wanting to say Captain, and then I second guess myself every single time I say it.
Yeah.
Keeping CaptainAfrica in the corner most of the round, but Captain escaped and now has pressure and gets reversed immediately as I say that. And that is the end of that round.
Yeah. Just get big old Fujin. Again, trade on a 2S on a like a completely different button.
Yeah, you can trade. I usually like back jump at the start versus Monje, which is a weird choice, but it seems to work.
Oh, tries to find him, and the close slash doesn't find him in the air. Oh my goodness, Albert, might.
Albert should have this game, and does. That was a big momentum swing, potentially, if Albert can keep it up. That was a interesting round. I'm trying to think even what Albert changed there. It just seemed... It seemed minor. I must be overlooking what shifted there, because Albert definitely made some changes. But I'm not sure what. He just managed to maintain pressure. Let's see if he can keep that up, though.
Yeah. He's got to make the full comeback sweep here. But eating a whole
So just going full Totsugeki.
Yep.
Just switching from no Totsugeki to all Totsugeki all the time.
Get another massive counter hit. Run up with the command grab and keeping it going. Oh no.
This would be a
I was about to say
expecting the wall stick.
if he started bouncing, I was... But it seems if you reach the wall after a bunch while being juggled in the air, you just immediately split. It's when you're
A lot of the time,
grounded that takes a bit. Whew. Wow.
Yeah. Captain just completely restructured their offense. It'll take a second to adjust, but it's slowly reacting. I can see them changing up what they're doing.
Good on Albert to hold the burst to call out Captain's shimmy there. Thankfully saved themselves from another
We're pushing Captain to the corner.
beat down. Yep. Gonna get the wall stick here. No kill.
Yeah, no Oki after this wall break since it was a normal one.
A 6P.
But that was enough.
Yep. Still set point for Cap, but still a chance for Albert to get here.
All right, final round for this particular game. Spinning on in. Has pressure.
Tries to drop the hammer on that Fujin, but
Yeah.
just doesn't find.
This could be anyone's game.
Oh, no. Cap does love to live up in the air, and Andre has a great way of dealing with it, but look at the combo. Bouncing.
Not gonna be enough to kill, so there's gonna have to
Even gets the
one
burst
final
back.
round start interaction.
Oh, run underneath!
Just running across the entire screen.
Yep, has all the meter in the world. Taps the dust! No
That
burst!
should be it.
Just don't drop it!
Good job.
Oh, oh my god. And
It
Albert
was a
Doug.
drop, but it works out. You know. Yeah, AlbertDoug takes it. We're on the final round of this particular game, or final game of this particular game.
Yep.
I'm blanking on the terminology right now. Forgive me. I'm just saying words.
It is indeed 2-2.
Yes, it is 2-2. It is the final game, but not the final round.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, no. Early goal first. Uses it the first half to not get much, but
Yep. Just trying to get through. Oh, trying to keep themselves safe
does
too.
save. Yeah, it does save themselves from the spin. That would have been a punish.
Up and over, running on in. Oh, tries to keep him there with the anti-air. Speaking of it,
What? Oh, anti-air. Sorry. Into a wall break. They have Oki after this.
really good for AlbertDoug
It's a
here.
rough spot.
Oh, their close slash doesn't hit, and Cap just tosses him into the corner. Oh, that's so
Punishing
risky.
this risky slide, yeah.
Ended many.
Could be it. Not gonna be though.
Oh no! A chance, but you're gonna have to start FDing. Whoa.
Any touch could kill.
Oh my god!
Ugh. Apparently not any touch because that
Cap
overhead
hit.
wouldn't have-
Cat hit
Yeah.
the overhead and was punished
But-
for it.
Yeah. Full screen command grab. Perfect. You know.
Oh, the 6H just pixels away. Doesn't find Albert. Cap sitting in a dangerous position here. But Albert looking so nice.
Albert is now on set point for this round. This is not where you want to be for captain.
About Bursa, keep him back there in the corner. Didn't block the overhead and close
Yeah.
slash. AlbertDoug. Reverse
Bonus connection.
sweep. There it goes. And the immediate Johns in the Discord chat.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, brother. We'll get our buffs.
We are actually getting buffed. At least, well, to be clear, we're getting a new move. We don't know if we're getting buffed because they could completely nerf May. This is a May biased commentary
Oh yeah, most definitely.
channel generally because it's like Odd Eyes is mostly May. I play mostly May. Captain shows up sometimes. He's also mostly May. Also, a general reminder: hey, if you want to practice commentary or just like chit chat, you don't have to be that serious about it. You can just be somebody to. If you just want to hop on the mic, it's all right to just practice. I'm not a serious commentator. I'm just here because I was like, hey, I should actually try and record the thing, and I don't know, I'll talk because I got knocked out of the tournament, 1-2. So I have time. So
Most
we're on to the next match.
Hell yeah.
Chip versus Gold Lewis. I haven't seen. Oh, this is the winners' final match
Yeah,
because
this-
we accidentally streamed the losers' round 1 match.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
This matchup feels super obnoxious for both characters, as far as I could tell, because it's more extreme than even like the Chip versus May matchup, where Gold Lewis just kind of kill Chip at any time, but essentially Chip can maintain pressure the entire match. That round, Chip had pressure a good chunk of the match, and then Gold
And-
Lewis had
and-
just flipped him to death.
Yep,
So,
Gold Lewis did it to him. Speaking of getting done to it, oh, up and over, great blocks from Nuclear here. Oh, that was so close to hitting that Thunderbird. Ooh, just jabbing through the pressure. the clone getting blown up. Thankfully, it wasn't nuclear at the time, but at this point, keeping it going. Oh, man. DRC forward.
Oh, that could have been it. It couldn't have been it, but it could have led into more.
Yep.
That one little punch could have led into the whole sequence. That was...
Alex takes their first game.
Greasy Alex. Bum, 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 bum. Round 2.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
It has pressure. Just feeling out neutral, trying to get pressure on Old Lewis. And then Old Lewis is in the corner, but manages to escape with the drone.
Great burst to put him right back. But
Yeah.
here comes the Schmicks all the way up in the air.
Into the corner.
Oh, that's terrible. This is a horrible place to be. But warrior spirit fighting out.
YRC works out.
Oh, gosh.
Ah, that was it, though.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
The round starts have been mostly pretty even, which is good, but... Well, good for both. Better to be even than negative. But then Cletus gets pushed into the corner, and eventually the side swap
Oh
happens.
my god.
I feel like this has happened every match so far. Cletus gets pushed into the corner. Something happens that results in a side swap, and then Chip just kind of gets melted. Except for that like first round. I think all the other rounds have been that.
Mm-hmm.
I might be misremembering. Blah blah blah. Commentary brain. Well, I feel like that's what's going on. But we're on potentially set point for Alex / Greasy Cletus / Greasy Alex.
I know. Nuclear has been looking so strong throughout this entire tournament, but perhaps this
It's a
matchup.
rough matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is he
Cletus
overhand?
had the round start this time too.
Spicy gets the burst out of. Tries to delay Gold Lewis advancing with the shuriken.
Yeah, the thing here is like Chip has the advantage, but Gold Lewis only needs like one good combo.
One up and over.
Could be no, that doesn't kill, but it's gonna wall break.
Damn, doesn't kill. It's crazy.
So he'll have pressure, but there we go.
Empty dash, jump dash forward into the lows. I like it. Oh, good round start for Nuclear. Oh, they blocked that. Wasn't a true combo.
Burst it into the corner. The swap keeps happening.
Yep. But Nuclear showing
Carried to
some
the
life.
other corner and wall break. But that's a normal wall break, so it resets to neutral. But this could be.
All right.
And it is.
All right.
Maintaining the pressure after the wall break.
No
That-
shutout.
That's something I think a lot of people don't pay as much attention to as they probably could, is like you don't always have to wall break. You can just kind of like sometimes get more pressure by not wall breaking than you do by getting the normal wall break. So if you don't have meter, sometimes it's better to do something weird. I'm not saying that Chip even has the ability to do that. I'm not sure he does. I'm just saying in general, I think
He
it's
does.
underutilized thing.
I saw it here on stream when he does
Really?
like his little hop on the wall and then J2K like twirl mix up. He can do that like Eno and Happy Chaos slump setups.
He can do a slump setup.
Yeah.
Then you have to slump them on the ground, and I think he was well stuck in the air. That's one thing. It's really hard to wall slump with some characters, but wall slump is underutilized. So, you know, not by top players, but by like.
Yeah. I remember when that tech first came out for Eno, and I was disgusted.
Are we on round?
This is
Potentially on set point again.
Yeah.
Just refocusing on the match after getting distracted. This is a very rough spot for NuclearMonje. What? Ah. You don't necessarily want to burst here either, because like any.
Oh yeah.
You want the burst for next round. He has pressure.
Yeah, here we go. Burst it away, and now we're in a deadly situation. Oh!
Just the jump swings are just wild. He controls so much space as Gold Lewis with those jump swings.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was that 3-1 or am I missing?
Yeah, that is a 3-1.
And I'm gonna leave you alone for a second because I need to acquire more water. Basically, I'm out of all my liquids, so I need more stuff. I'll be right back.
Okay. So we're getting Hee Ho and Envy. Cool to see a bunch of different character representation here. We have like Chip, 2 Gold Lewis, sometimes a Bedman, depending on character swaps. And oh my god, it's a fucking Milia mirror.
Mankind knew that they
With
cannot
our
change
third
society.
mirror of the day.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
Damn.
瞬きする暇もあげない。大した自信ね。
Milia versus Milia. Duel 1.
The Milias are coming out. And I believe that's how it is. Yeah, Envy on player 2 side. Gets the knockdown, turbo fall to the other side, and then switch back to the other. Nasty. Nice 6P round start into disc. Okay, here's the mix up, same side. Cool wall stick. Ooh, excuse me. PRC forward after the whiff button. Running on in. 2P grab. That's a mix up. Nice block of the overhead. Hee Ho fighting back here. Milia taking massive damage, even off Milia herself. And Hee Ho trying to make it happen here. What a comeback. PRC forward, BRC. Oh, finds the 2K and immediately goes to the air. Oh my god. Okay, we're evened up.
Still on game 1.
Oh yeah. We have the Milia mirror this time.
We've had so many mirrors.
Mm-hmm. And some pretty diverse character representation too.
Yeah, it's been simultaneously diverse, but also mirrors, which is very strange.
Also of note, Hee Ho took out Fluffsicle in losers bracket, so they took out Fluffsicle, who we saw at the beginning of the day playing on Happy Chaos, so impressive. Good block. Oh, but the air-to-air is going to catch her on the back. Good block of the highs and lows, but sneaks in the throw. Envy.
From the little I saw there, this seems incredibly even. I am not familiar with either of these players. I feel like I've not played in the double limbs for a minute. I've mostly been doing the Swiss players, Swiss brackets, and I think it's a slightly different player group. So I don't think I've seen either of these folks. Are they newish to you too, or am I?
Envy is new. I knew I saw their Sprout name in the Discord chat.
Man. Duel 1.
And
Hee Ho sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. So that could be. I'm just feeling things out. Always appreciate new players showing up. We seem to have more people today than usual, which is always good.
Hee Ho also.
Now, Envy is sending Hee Ho to the corner, apparently.
Or no, that was Envy getting sent through the wall.
Oh, yep. I missed it. Yeah.
Yep.
I even double checked before I said that, and then I still said the wrong name. I looked at the screen and went, which name? That name. And then I said the other one. So that's good.
Oh no, disaster.
Those cross-ups that they gave Amelia are wild, as far as I'm concerned. It's so hard to deal with. So compared to that first game, that was pretty much Hee Ho just controlled that entire match, or at least the part of the first game that I saw. So we'll have to see if Envy can like recover or make some adjustments, or if that was just a one-off thing. You know, it could be just some wrong reads, but Amelia tends to be like really read heavy, or like frequent. There's many reads happening every round, so it's usually more something else about the momentum, or like noticing something about how an opponent is behaving.
Duel 1.
Versus the one-off clip. Early burst. Not always a bad thing to early burst.
Ooh, up and over. Try it again. No, same side. Good block. Jabbing on the turbo fall. Sends up
Same
the
side
buzzsaw.
again there too. I don't think it was intentional. Same side. Well, I don't know why I'm saying that. I have no idea if it was. I should just say it was intentional. That's a commentary thing that I need to learn.
Ooh,
Gold
nice.
burst.
PRC slow down. Just living up in the air. Finds the 6P. Back in the corner. Finds the hit here. And the super. Yeah, right into winger.
Yeah. That's the end of that particular round.
Duel 2.
Hee Ho just seems in control at this point. Ooh, the gold burst. Immediately after I say that, but immediately using one of the RCs for not much, and then gaining control afterwards, which is cool. Oh, that was a rough drop, though. Losing that pressure. Just like a single clip from either player can do it at this point. With reset. Oh, like a cheeky reset there.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Ooh, nice. Finds the hit there.
Thought you were distracted for a second, so I was just assuming I could keep talking. But Heo's at a disadvantage. It could be done in one hit, but evening up real fast. They're gonna have that Oki after the wall break, which means we have this one read. Oh, that was a good read on that burst. That was a good bait.
Very nice.
Good little burst bait.
It's gonna put Hee Ho at 2-1.
I'm gonna say, was that 2-1 or? I already forgot who won the first game. I knew it was even the first game, but I lost. I don't remember who. Mirror matches are tricky. So Hee Ho is on set point.
Mankind knew that. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Immediately gets Envy into the corner. Immediately gets. Ooh, that was a good burst out of the corner though. And back to neutral.
Also, has Envy changed their color multiple times? Or, no, I think...
It's just confusing.
Yeah.
Keeping track of the colors. I was just sitting here thinking, I'm like, I don't remember which one is which now.
First game, Envy was on the base color and then switched to this blue color. And then Hee Ho was on the red color, and now they're on this blonde and gray color.
Yep, I have no idea. They're making it difficult.
Yep. Nice tap of the dust, and ooh, the 2K clash. Taking him all the way to the corner. No burst. Oh, there it is.
Going for the mix in the corner instead of the wall break.
Ooh, the Bad Moon finds. Doesn't find the second one, though.
Just overhead, overhead, overhead.
Oh. Sets up the disc, finds the low. The double turbo fall. Oh my gosh.
Shenanigans happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spans the burst and goes for the double hair car. Oh my god. I want that clipped. Clip me, double hair car.
Can you name the clips when you do clip?
I think so. I think also Sniffle does it.
Yeah. I wasn't sure about the can. Sorry. Anyway. Still on match point. So we're like potentially a couple interactions from the end of the set. But the burst is available.
Yep.
Is
Gives him a chance. Now a little bit of air positioning. Finds the low here. Coming on other side.
This is a perfect. This could be it.
Oh, the Bad Moon! No! Oh,
I don't actually know who.
That Envy. I believe that puts us at 2-2.
The colors. This is a rude color choice, is all I'm going to say. As cruel and unusual color selection. So we're on the set point for the end of the match, basically. Right? Yeah. It did seem to me like Hee Ho was getting a little bit of a momentum advantage for a bit there, and it seems like Envy has recovered. I think we're back to parity, so we're gonna see how this final match goes. I expect it to be a very, very good game.
Couple of trades and a burst gone from Envy and a now gone from Hee Ho.
They're just filling each other out of neutral, and all the resources are gone.
Feel each other out in this game 5. The throw knocked down here. Good block of the Bad Moon. It blocks the standing overhead too.
That was a great tech. Oh, but still gets clipped by the overhead eventually.
Lush Shaker finds a bit of a hit there, keeping her from moving. Great combo too, and oh wow, the double air dash into the leap.
Yeah, and that reset the scaling too, so that super did way more damage. Unless I'm mixing up my games, which I don't think I am. Final game, final round.
And Envy's winning this opening salvo so far, but look at Hee Ho trying to jump all the way out of there. Ooh, the last bit of the Lush Shaker. Just taps in a bit. Whoa!
I think they flung themselves in the corner there, but they just got released immediately.
Bursts away out of Hee Ho. That's the last of that. But look at Envy just finding the hits they need
Advantage here.
with their burst too. But Hee Ho does have a bit of meter of the air-to-air lands, and Envy takes it in a hard-fought Game 5.
なかなか良かった
That was a very good set.
Amelia wins.
I'm not. I feel like I didn't even do that match justice because I don't know that much about Milia, but that was a fun match to watch. So that was like, whenever you can see the momentum swings, it's always good. That was like a perfect swing too. 'Cause yeah, anyway.
All right. Big GG's, but it's time for Red v Albert. That's nothing. And AlbertDoug.
I'm realizing our songs are probably in different timing, so if I hum to the song, I'm just gonna sound insane person. Not like an insane person. Whatever. They're not. Oh, I should report the match, I guess. Wait, who's on check? Oh, we're doing another.
Yep.
Okay. My start GG was just not refreshing. Lovely. This match has to be. This is, I'm not actually sure I've ever seen this match. This feels like a super swingy. Well, no, I've definitely seen it. Second game matchup. This has to be a very swingy matchup. I can't imagine. So they both have a bunch of health though, so they can just like wail on each other for a long time.
Absolutely. Here comes the setup, and oh, the air-to-air, and the Thunderburst just gonna stay there forever.
Just a little poke. Just a little tap. Blows things up. That stomp is so funny to me. Albert's just gonna carry to the corner this round. I have no idea what you could do in that situation as Anji.
Yeah.
I have no idea how spin would interact with the Hammer of Dawn there. Like, you could maybe do some super janky things, but I think he was pretty much, I think the appropriate term is fucked.
Yeah, kinda.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Just carried to the corner again. Overhead, overhead. Just swinging.
finds the overhead, finally start cooking.
Even this round. Albert. That was a very good interaction. That was perfect handling in that situation.
Across up the body splash, and oh no, it just took the one moment. Oh! Ah! Damn it.
Had Albert just been a little more patient, like, or done a different hop off the wall, because you could hop three different directions. I keep talking as if this is, I don't know. I feel like most of the viewers probably know the basic functions of the game, but I like to explain stuff just in case.
Yeah.
You can swing through the drone, which works for a lot of characters. Albert is in the corner. Ooh. Punish that. This is a one-touch situation for both characters.
Yep. Monje keeping it going with
That
the
was
super.
the touch.
Yeah, there it goes.
Albert's figuring it out. Run up throws. Run up throws. This is a potentially perfect situation.
Whoa! Twirl through the
Beautiful.
Thunderbird into a throw. Very nice. We have a set.
Albert was doing some moves in the prior round that indicated that he has experience versus Cold Lewis, because you can kind of just like punch through the drone if you have a. I'm gonna blank on the right word here. If you have a move that your hurt box isn't matched up with the hitbox. I can't think of the word. I don't know why. So like May's light kick can actually kick through the drone at a lot of spacings if you figure it out. And Anji has a bunch of those moves, and he was doing that through the drone. So I think Albert was just taking a second to feel out Red, and now we're in for a good match. This is what I expect. That was an interesting little reset, and that reset led to the end of the round. Bird into low. Just chipping away.
They made some good adaptations. This might be what they need to make things work. And up and over.
Like multiple little resets. Lots of little resets are catching Red right now. It's always rough. Oh. You just get chipped. Oh. I briefly thought Albert had a controller thing there, to be completely honest. But he was just pausing. That's actually a really good strategy, but I almost see nobody do that in Strive, so it catches you off guard. Or catches me off guard. And then he just gets well on.
And then Gold Lewis happens.
It's 2-1 in Red's favor. These two seem, I assume they're actually familiar with each other, given the tree thing. You can kind of see from their play style now that I'm thinking back. I don't know what happened in the first round. First game looked to me like Albert had not fought this character before, or this player before, but I had very clearly misread that. That was a good just block. That additional pushback. Flipped into the wall break. To Oki. Anji can finish this off pretty smoothly. Yep. If that happens.
Oh god. Oh, and actually gets the kill.
Don't want to get wall broke in this version of the game that early with that much. Yeah. Bad time.
Oh, he's gonna block the
good
burst.
bait.
Oh gosh.
An interesting little shenanigan there with the reset, but didn't do much, but it was interesting.
A little bit. Oh, going for the super.
Yeah.
Oh god.
He had the burst to protect himself, so that was a relatively safe super. Just chip him out, or this could happen. No, because this, I don't think this is enough to. Man, it wasn't. But he reset.
Mm-hmm.
And that was enough to kill. So,
Okay. Doing a little bit of maintenance here.
dun, 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 dun. I keep wanting to sing along to it because I just do that when I'm chilling by myself, and I keep remembering on your end, there's zero way that I'm aligned with the song. They should just have the game synced, but then they'd have like a rollback issue with the song.
There we go.
Anyway, they're feeling out neutral. They're both being a little cautious at the start here.
Also,
Starting to swing.
big thanks to Thomas Winkley for doing some quick minute fixes for our scoreboard, so now we have proper scores.
Oh, is like weird shit happening? I don't have no.
I couldn't update player 2 side, so
Oh.
now we have accurate scores and just in time.
Albert's had a huge back foot at this point. I completely missed the first round because we were talking about whatever, and so it must have gone by extremely quickly. But this round is over. That was a... They were feeling each other out a bunch the first round. I got distracted for a second with what you were saying, with Thomas Winkley, and then I looked back, and the first round was done, and we were halfway through the second round. So that went very quickly, which, you know, it happens sometimes. That must have been a very good round. I feel slightly bad, but, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. So, are we...
This is losers.
I don't know why I'm asking, because we, I was gonna say we're doing loser semi, which is gonna be NV versus Red.
Mm-hmm.
Which is Milia versus Gold Lewis, who we just saw, and I don't know why I had to remember that. But
It's fine. Red is gonna be.
might leave you for 1 second.
Go
Right
ahead.
there.
And then right here, we're gonna have NV. I like how this new scoreboard can remember names so I don't have to type it out all the time. So let's reset scores. There we go. The stream had... Oh, damn it. Yeah, it did. My bad. That's a whoopsie. Sorry, there's been so much Gold Lewis today. Do we have envy room? Yes, right there. Well, I already pinged them. Let's just give them a moment. They're probably in the toilet. Oh, going in, don't worry. Zoom.
Mankind knew that they cannot change.
Do 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 do.
The bait
Oh my
early on.
It's rough. Oh, but there's a will, there's a way.
Yep.
Just make all the right decisions.
You only need one side swap.
Oh god.
Preferably you don't take Goldblue out of the corner and carry him back to neutral.
Yep. Get the burst out of him. Okay. Or see the car and oh god. Swatted out of the air.
Bad moon, little overhead. Nice. Wall break. No advantage after this one, which I'm gonna say every time a wall break happens, apparently. But advantage after that, though,
Wow.
because you right.
Press it perfect. But I envy.
Some momentum.
Mindful knockdown here. Gonna go for the mix up. Sets up. Same side. Gets the burst out again. Turbo fall. Just trying to get up and over it, but RedIAmNot. Just completely ready for it.
Overhead. Stomp. Mix. Full loose is so rough if you don't learn those
Oh,
just timings. Because if you do some just blocks, you can get some weird advantage, but it's so rough. I'm terrible at just blocks in this game,
Same.
but they're making my perfect parries in Street Fighter 6 good, even though I'm bad at everything else in that game still. But I can perfect parry things because I've been trying to and failing to just block in this game for a while, so that's interesting. I don't think the timing's like. I think the perfect parry timing's actually tighter, but for some reason it's harder for me in this game. But that's a whole other tangent. Sorry. Anyway, back to this run, this match. Immediately gets clipped. That's not where you want to be, is Milliet. Just immediately clipped, pressured in the corner, and dead.
yep.
The starting, I feel like you want to pick the safest starting option you possibly can in this matchup. I don't know how to play Melia. That's me just guessing. I have a better feel for other characters. But back in, immediately got clipped in the corner and once again dead.
Yeah. Just. That's all it really takes. Oh my lord.
That was super rough. She is I forget if she has less health than Chip at this point or not. I don't think so. I think they're
She still
At
feels
least-
incredibly frail.
yeah, they're both frail. I just don't remember
I don't
the exact health values, but
frail.
versus Gold
not-
Lewis, it's extremely rough, and Chip has way better neutral and pressure, in my opinion.
Oh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh,
Okay, well now I'm rooting for Andy.
Yeah,
because
all right.
main player. Sorry,
All right.
we're
Yeah,
immediate
it's
bias.
Here we go.
In check, so you now have our spirit bomb.
They're also coming out with a statue of this color.
I saw that.
I have the same statue, but it's her base color. Oh, big counter hit, run in, overhead kiss. Okay, gonna bounce them all around. Super through. No. Okay.
I should have super. In my opinion,
Because now he's gonna do this. Oh. But we do have
It's
a whole bunch of
fine.
meter.
to be honest, because unlike Milia, May has more health and more damage per interaction.
Oh, that didn't clip him.
Shame.
There, see, that's how it should work. Oh, the close slash missed. Oh,
Tried
but
to bait the burst there too.
lands the third overhead kiss. Up and over for a quick jab to let him know.
This matchup was very bad last season, and then patches happened, and I feel like it's not that bad anymore. But it's still not great. Because you can always just do that.
Yeah. This matchup used to be so free for May, and now it feels so bad to play. Okay. RedIAmNot set point here. It definitely messed up their rhythm a little bit, but... Oh, the double bait. Oh, just ready for anything, dude. Into the Hammer of Dawn setup, too. Get lands the cross up, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, we duck a grab, but we're going to run into...
They had it, and then they lost it again. Which, There's a thing that I mentioned a couple of weeks ago about commentary where I was talking to somebody, and I was like, usually on commentary, you're supposed to just try and acknowledge positive things that are happening. And I am failing to do that right now. I'm just kind of being like, oh, this happened. I need to adjust. There's a thing that someone talking about something that nobody viewing knows what I'm talking about, which is annoying. So let me rewind and explain. Someone was noting that they were rewatching somebody commentating them playing in a match, and the commentator said a mistake they made was an intentional decision and that it was a good decision as a result. And I think most commentators, when they're good commentators, do that intentionally, where they just try to do positive acknowledgement. And I'm mostly just saying to myself right now, hey, you're just kind of saying stuff.
I knew that they cannot.
And I apologize. So
Yeah, I can see that. I usually try and keep it as positive as I can.
yeah, I think it's better because also, as a commentator, you're gonna make mistakes sometimes, no matter what. You don't have no commentator has a full knowledge of the game they're talking about. So
Yeah.
it's better
Oh,
generally to be
shit.
like,
I had to switch the scenes, but
oh, okay. I thought you were reacting to the game.
the people in stream will see in just a second.
Okay.
Oh my god, the stream is so behind. There's the May game just started. That sucks so bad.
Really? It's
Yeah.
that far behind?
Yeah, on my phone it's crazy. Unless maybe I refresh it. Who knows? I might be totally wrong, but don't matter. Look at Nuclear making the comeback of their life. Just don't drop that combo, son. God. Bad Thursday train. No, that May match is still happening on stream, so.
Interesting.
That's a big yikes from me, but
I mean, if it's smooth, that's...
I guess. I haven't even inputted these names. These very important names like RedIAmNot
I need to
and Nuclear.
Never mind. I'll say that out later. Is this a... No, it isn't. The NuclearMonje would have to be multiple gold doses? Is that what I'm saying here? Or am I misremembering?
Oh, the meaty whiffs and a BRC out of nuclear. Unfortunately, the combo drops and he's going to run right into a behemoth, but the burst affords a little bit of real estate, but oh god. Oh god. 2. Oh, we backdash the throw and tap a dust real quick. BRC pushed back and caught on the backdash. Red up 1 game.
Sorry about that hyper distracting commentary. Oh, you know, one of those games. Zoning out a little bit and thinking about too many things. Alex was a Gold Lewis player, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm right when I say NuclearMonje lost to a Gold Lewis, get to losers, and now has to fight a Gold Lewis, and then another Gold Lewis, and then another Gold Lewis in the reset. So there's gonna be they're in for a wall of typhoons, as far as I can tell. They needed practice for this matchup. They're gonna get that practice. They're doing well this round.
Oh, actually blocked the cross up. Keeping it going. Gonna take a round. There we go.
That DP?
Yep.
Was lovely. Because he had time to react to that, I think, by like a smidgen. But at least to the jump.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was a intentional reset.
Yep.
And then...
Oh.
Yeah. That ended.
Actually lands it. Okay.
That's 1-1.
Mankind.
Correct?
Yes.
Not. This felt like a... feels like NuclearMonje is getting a read on red slowly, but
I'm surprised he still had jumps there.
he has so many jumps.
Oh.
Look at, I'm not even sure what happened there, to be completely honest.
Yep.
It was just wailed by the coffin.
Swinging away. Sign style. Finds a low RC. Then oversticks
Into a wall break, but back to neutral, which you don't.
Ooh. That works out.
I think Chip 5H might actually be super strong versus.
Oh. Catch him on the backdash and then big hit here. At least it kills the damn Thunderbird.
Ooh, too early on the throw by like a couple frames.
Just trying to open up great blocks out of red, but finally sneaks in that low.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Very safe pressure from NuclearMonje. Both playing a little more slowly as the match has gone on.
But this is looking a little rough for Nuclear, but what a backdash in that corner. YRC pushing him back about. Good challenge on the Behemoth Typhoon. Pushing him all the way to the corner.
Immediately in the corner again. Chip does a great job of just...
Gets the kill, wow!
He tends to be advantaged in most neutral situations versus most characters. And as a result, he can just kind of carry you to the corner and then pressure you. And it's just, can you get an advantage? And then can you fuck him up? Really, that's the thing. And Golos is good at the fucking him up part, but that was a weird mispronunciation.
Yeah.
Weird. But yeah, I lost my train of thought there. Sorry. So on to the next round. You know.
NuclearMonje actually on set point to go into grand finals to get their run back.
They run back versus the other Gold Lewis from that mirror earlier. I can't speak English anymore. Sorry.
Oh, the PRC forward into the grab. Keep
In the
him-
corner though.
Yep, keep him there. Another great backdash through that Behemoth Typhoon.
That was a beautiful backdash.
Okay. Wiggling. Great DP. But Body Splash
That's
gonna
it.
keeping it going. Great control in space with the body splashes and catching Nuclear up in the air, swinging away, going to game 5.
So we either end up with a run back or a run back here, right? And one is a Gold Lewis mirror. And the other is Chip versus Gold Lewis again. Which is an interesting situation, I think. But
Yeah, we either get our winners semis rematch or our winners finals rematch.
NuclearMonje seems to be getting better versus Gold Lewis as it goes on, and I can tell. But it's a lot of you have to have that I can't think of the word. I lost the word. The fucking what's the word? Fuck.
It's gone. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Let it
it's
die.
gone.
Throwing back into the corner, coming on in.
He's
Good
controlling
challenge.
this round completely. Sorry for doing that.
Yeah. Woo, 6-3. Fine on in. Good. Blocks of the overheads, but the lows open him up.
And that was it. He would have had to be mashing burst there. There was like one frame where he could have burst, which would have been a terrible use of burst anyway. But I'm just noticing it happen.
It's Gold Lewis. Oh, but don't burst there. So high up. And then
I think I
send
might
him.
have summoned that burst accidentally. I hope he's not listening, and I hope I didn't cause that.
think we might be good. The stream is well behind. Sending out. All the way up in the air. Comes down with the J2K. Holy shit.
That. I feel like ships have stopped using that JTK as much as they used to, and really should. It's so strong.
Well, it's not busted anymore, but apparently it tracks.
It's a fucking wild button.
It's crazy. And just like that, Nuclear is moving on.
Just like that, go be a ninja. You know?
Go be a damn ninja. All right, we're going to grand finals, baby. Nuclear has taken position on player 2, and Alex will take one side. Let me make sure.
What is metal? Do you know what metal is? No, I just clicked NuclearMonje's name in Discord, and they're like, follow on metal, and I don't know what metal is.
I don't know.
Another streaming site? Seems like it might be.
Awesome.
That's cool. I would like more streaming sites to exist. I don't think Twitch is very good. But that's a whole other thing.
It's
so,
rough.
Yeah. A lot of the other streaming sites will use the same like back end tech as Twitch anyway, because Amazon basically bought Twitch to use their streaming site, streaming tech, and sell it to other people.
Yeah.
And it's actually like surprisingly cheap. To me, it's still expensive, but like cheaper than I thought it was. So you can set up a streaming site pretty easily. Anyway, we're on like grand finals, which is I prefer the name Greasy Cletus. You seem to prefer Alex, but Greasy Cletus is such a good name versus NuclearMonje. Nuclear Monk, which I'm gonna say Monje. I think that's a slight mispronunciation because I don't know which version. Spanish.
Who knows?
The name is, so there's like slight different pronunciations there. Anyway, first match is. Whoa! There's no punish on that DP.
Yep. Poor Nuclear having to run the gauntlet of Gold Lewis here.
Yeah. That reaction I had there was, oh, the DP is gonna kill him, but apparently he's gonna die anyway.
Oh, OTG off the ground with the minigun. That's a rough one. Good block on the same side.
Also, general reminder, I don't know how many viewers we have, but hey, use the Matcherino.
Absolutely. We got the Matcherino going.
You can do the code. You can use your Discord account. You can just log in with your Discord account and hit a button. You don't have to pay any money. You don't have to like do any like special shit. Just log in, hit the button, and the winner will get 25 more cents. So hey, free money taken from corporations. Just do it. You know, free money. So, there's a better way to sell that probably. I'm in the mood. We're already on the final round of this first game, and Cletus is just taking it, as I was saying that. I was gonna be like, hey, if the chip got pressure there, could be in either person's favor, but it was once you get clipped. Chip has like a bunch of interaction advantage versus Gold Lewis, but he has like maybe 2 severe fuck ups. Like if you get clipped twice with a big risk, you're done.
Let's rock.
Cletus getting carried to the corner.
Nice block.
Already
Quick
taking
low.
so much damage. Loses the burst too, which is rough. Good DP. Or, well, a DP that worked. Any DP that works is a good DP.
I know, I wish I had one of those.
That was a clean round. from NuclearMonje.
Nice jump over the cross up, and what a backdash of that cross up and just stare at each other for a bit.
Sometimes you cross up and you're like, oh wait, I had a motion input that was meant to be on the other side. He had to burst there. Otherwise, he was done. So and that burst worked out. Good.
He's running into it, finds the jab, running on in. Has a chance to work here. Oh god. Fine on in with a J2K and just immediately goes into the super.
A little overhead is always so hard to react to. One hit for either player. Ah! Whew, that could have been it. That could have been it. No, was it?
Nuclear
I
going
don't
up.
know about the timing on. I feel like I don't know the difference between the timing between me and the stream, so I'm hoping it was aligned. Because my end, that was perfectly aligned. But
Possibly.
the internet is wild, you know. It's fucked up. So 2-1,
Oh, is it 2-1?
I think. Did I fuck up? Don't trust me on score keeping. Sorry. Neither of us know. Nobody knows what the score is. Good burst, because you don't want to let Goldbush get pressure that early in a match.
Keeping the combo
Because
going.
otherwise this happens.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's also a good burst. Could have been baited. But just backing up into the corner is rough. So.
Yeah, and then that
Super respecting the drone.
Oh, getting scooped up real quick. Great use of this 5P to interrupt a bunch of Alex's pressure.
May can do that a lot too. Into the corner. I say Goldbush has a lot of like side swap. Ooh,
Oh,
that was a perfect little wiggle
Yeah.
into death, though. Man, like that little wiggle around the hitbox is so good. That was like exactly where he needed to wiggle, and then he just dies. What's happening? Are we
Don't know.
Sometimes you need a little downtime, to be honest.
Sure.
I hope that's what's going on.
Oh, controllers being weird. Oh, okay.
I gotcha. You know, that's also a good time to have a little reset. I think most players, when you're playing online, it's so easy to just mash through to the button and be like, next round, next round, next round. And it's like, you should evaluate your own state and try and like cool down and recalibrate if you can.
That's absolutely me. I'm just fanning the buttons, just going.
Yeah.
No time to reflect. Looks like they're gonna give themselves a bit of a restart, possibly.
That makes sense. I might have to leave you for 1 second
No
to
problem.
be able to maintain the rest of this match. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Given the pause. Anyway.
Yeah.
You could go to... Do we have ads? I don't know. I'm leaving.
I
Bye.
believe. And he's gone. Possibly. Let me. God, there's no easy way to bring up. Oh, they're back. Let's see if they jump right into it. And then, yep, they're getting on the station. Man, we don't got time for ads. Let me see if I could snooze them, though. Oh, that's not what I want.
Duel 1.
15 minutes? I think we'll be good. Alright. Good block of the highs of the Rekkas, but only finds just a bit of a 2P button unless you get scooped up right there, gets rid of Nuclear's burst. And now trying to maneuver around, just slowly approaching, lands the jump in actually. Calls out Alex's bluff there. Tiny little whiff punish and ooh, not letting him get away with the goal burst. Oh god, actually interrupts. Goes for the super. Whoa, that was so weird. It looked like it did hit, but then it picked up. Oh my god, Nuclear. Nuclear might actually just be built that different. Forget about the controller maybe not working. The game is starting to fall apart. Controller's falling apart, game's falling apart, stream's falling apart. Spaghetti's on the fire. Yeah, spaghetti's on the floor.
Is the spaghetti on fire?
Maybe.
I have lost track of the score. I'm going to be completely honest. We've had a little too many shenanigans, but I feel like we're almost on game point. I don't know if Greasy Cletus is on game point. But
Yeah, Alex is on game point. So Nuclear needs to win 2 games for
so
the
potentially tournament point.
Yeah. But Nuclear kind of fixed their controller and
They have an advantage for this particular round, potentially, but there's a burst lurking. Can they bait the burst? They do not.
tries to counter poke him through the Thunderball, but now gonna eat all this damage. Oh, drops the combo. Small counter hit and picks it right back up. And that is gonna do it. And that's
the. I think so. I feel like.
GGs have come out.
Okay, the GGs have come out. That is the end of the tournament.
Whew.
Greasy Cletus is victorious.
Mm-hmm.
He slid into grand finals. I'm laughing at my own terrible joke. That's how it goes. I don't know. Do we have... Captain thinks it's 2-1.
No, it was 3-1.
You're confident? Okay.
I'm confident.
I trust you.
Alright, let me just make sure I take care of that. In start. This was a bit of a rough one on technical wise. Very apologize super hard for that. I'm gonna be looking into that to hopefully improve the experience. I don't know why it's come up like this for the last couple of weeks.
It's been a couple weeks that this happened?
I feel like it started just like getting worse and worse. Like
Okay.
last week we had a bit of problems, and this one has just been like real bad. So
Just out of curiosity, how hot is it where you are?
as of right now, it's 11 o'clock, but
Yeah, do you have like air conditioning and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
85 degrees outside right now at night.
85 degrees outside at night,
Yeah, but we keep
but
that.
inside,
We try and keep the house at about. We run it at about 60 something, but
oh wow. Okay, well that's probably low enough. Okay.
yeah. So,
Depending on location in the house and so on and
Yeah.
so forth, because like I have my thermostat is located in a room away, and there's a temperature difference between there and here of like 7 degrees. Anyway, I was just trying to think like, oh, maybe the computer is overheating. That was the whole through line. I should have just started with that rather than this like weird indirect question. So yeah, I was thinking that might be a possibility, or it's just some piece of hardware is giving out is a
Yeah.
possibility, or it's hardware that you don't have control over, and it's like an internet thing, which is annoying. I don't know how to feel that out.
I would love it to be Twitch, but I was also talking to Tom on the side and gonna maybe need to update some drivers and stuff. Maybe the
It could be a bunch of different things.
GPU running hot, possibly. We'll
Yeah.
see. I am looking to
Get-
make a couple of upgrades here, so
Depending on where your computer is located, it could also be like getting clogged, and all
Possibly.
sorts of things.
might need to open it
I
up,
had to
give
read-
it a scrub.
I had to relocate my computer from my desktop got relocated from the floor to the desktop because it's easier to. It doesn't get as much dust on the desktop as a surprise. What a surprising thing! And like fans and stuff. So like, there's a bunch of different possible causes, but it does sound like something is just like getting a little worn out or overheated.
Possibly.
That's a whole other thing. Hey, viewers, there's 16 of you. I don't know if any of you haven't used the Matrino code, but hey,
Yeah.
give Greasy Cletus your love. And, you can log in with your Discord account. You just have to hit a button. You don't have to do, there's a bunch of other challenges and stuff. You don't have to do those. You don't have to give the Shell Corporation your money because apparently there's an ad for the Shell Corporation now, which I'm a little confused by. But that's a whole other thing. You just, if you log in and hit the button, it gives them 25 cents. I assume Matrino is getting their money from a few different locations. But that's
True.
a whole other thing. Anyway,
Anyway, free money is
we're
free
rambling.
money.
Yeah, it's free
Anyways.
money. It's not free money for you. It's free money for Greasy Cletus.
Hell yeah.
And we actually don't remember the exact player numbers, so we distribute things to like top 2 or top 3.
I think the thing is 100. That's when it goes to top 2.
Oh, we should maybe change that for Strive. But I mean, it's not a huge amount of money. It might
Possibly.
be nice to like, but that's a whole other. I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah.
That's
and
another thing. We're
anyway.
about done for the evening.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm gonna work on this over the whole week and try and get things working again. Hopefully, make it better. What time is that? It'll be next Friday every week. We'll be going back to our Swiss bracket again until I can think of something. Hopefully get all these technical situations done with, but until then, you can also look forward to Street Fighter 6 on Monday for a double elimination bracket and a Swiss bracket on the side. So if you're looking for some Street Fighter 6, the online local is the place to be. You can follow us.
Always looking for folks to be on commentary for both Street Fighter and a Swiss bracket for Street Fighter, and for this, you can just kind of hop on and be obnoxious like me.
Hell
It's
yeah.
great. Very fun.
So yeah,
OddEyes is always looking for assistance. Any commentator that's by themselves really, really likes help. You don't have to worry about it that much. It's not like, yeah. Anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll be back.
But now he's trying
next
to like
week.
end things, and I'm just interrupting him over and over, which is very fun.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, next week, Guilty Gear. This coming Monday, Street Fighter. Follow us on the Twitch. You can follow us on the Twitter and the YouTubes. You'll find hopefully some usable clips on the YouTube. Hopefully that goes all great. Thank you everyone for hanging out in the chat on Discord and in the Twitch channel. Thank you all
Thank
so
you,
much for the
Six
support.
String.
Hell yeah,
for
Six
the,
String.
little comment. Is there going to be a top 8 banner? I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was about the, maybe the scoreboard? It did say top 8 for a bit and grand finals. I don't know. We just upgraded this, scoreboard
You can-
and stream thing.
You can ask him.
Yeah.
Or them. I
Yeah,
haven't.
we'll see. Anyway, I gotta let this play out for a bit to let the stream catch up before the stream ends, so I'll just let it sit on the standby screen for a little bit that says thanks, so thank you all again. This has been Axio here for helping me out. Thank you very much. You could also find me on my own personal Twitter, YouTubes, and Twitch channel. That's OddEyesGardevoir.
Isn't it like X-Twitter? X-Twitter?
Yeah, my
X-Zitter?
X, dude. You want to see my X?
Mhm.
You could just do exclamation mark OddEyes in the chat, and you'll see all my stuff there. Okay, so
I don't think you're... We just have your Twitch and Twitter. Was there something else?
the YouTube is there, but it's really only a home right now for the hype videos, which you're about to see in our glorious
Right.
outro.
Yeah.
Bye.
I will not doubt myself anymore. I might just simply act. Don't just say alright. Why turn away your right? There is love day and night. Nobody knows there is silence. World of fiction, 6 o'clock, heaven's gone. Into the last man they saw. A memory, 6 o'clock, heaven's gone. Into the last justice saw. Get up, me master. Get up, me master.
Send you my old software that I used to use. I'd rather update. Just so you can see like a chart.